it's been a while. I've been doing a lot of introspection. Been doing a lot of inner work. I know I said I wanted these to be daily check-ins, but I was having it's a good thing I have a warranty on this microphone. I think I just need to like uninstall and reinstall it. Hey, welcome. I think I just need to uninstall and reinstall. I don't own the music in the background. It is Archangel Michael Blessings, I think it is. I do want to clear the energy. How you been? I've just been self-quarantining, making sure that I'm not going out unless I really, absolutely freaking have to. Like, for food. Pretty much it. I just finished making this mala. It is not for sale, by the way, because it's my own personal mala. But it's made out of pink morganite, peach morganite, pretty much beryl and infinite stone, and one moss agate bead. And then I have sari ribbon instead of tassel, but I enjoy it. So I kind of want to pull some cards. I miss pulling cards. I'm going to use my Crystal Mandala Oracle. I want to smudge first. Make sure you're staying inside. Make sure you're, self-quarantining. I do need to go to the dollar store and get some more tea lights. Like, that needs to happen. But I'm not going to do it right now. And when I do go out, I'm starting to wear a mask. I always have my hand sanitizer with me. If you can't find hand sanitizer, you can make your own. Aloe vera and rubbing alcohol, if you can find it. And some essential oil, and that's it. I also want to put on some Angelica root, which calls in angelic energies. Oh, I need to pull one card from here because these are really drawn out. So call your energy into the present moment. Call your energy back to you. Ask your spirit guides to come closer. Connect with your intuition. Be open to any messages that are meant for you. And leave the rest. I'm not here to tell you what to do, what you shouldn't do. What you do is exactly what is meant for you. But Goddess Oracle. Archangel Raphael. Whispers of Healing. I have not really used these ones. So I'm opening a circle of white light, only letting white light in. Shadowscapes. I really ended up, it came out really cute. I'm making, I can't get enough of them. I'm making, tarot, like the zodiac, cards. Do is like, whenever I do a reading for Libra, I just have this on a little thingamajab to represent Libra. I want to go from biggest to smallest. I also call them the guardians of the the seven sacred directions, the light, the higher beings, the angels, the archangels, Holy Spirit, Great Spirit. May I be a clear channel for divine wisdom and divine messages. I'm very grateful for this time right now. I know that sounds very odd, but to be honest, thanks, kiddo. To be honest, I'm really grateful for it because it's showing me what I need to heal within myself. I'm taking time out. I'm not, overdoing things. I'm not overworking. I'm not pressuring myself into deadlines that are unrealistic. I'm not putting unrealistic expectations on myself. I'm not putting unrealistic expectations on anybody else. That's what my goal is. What messages do you have? As this is a general reading, it may or may not resonate. charging for any right now. I'm doing free readings. I'm doing free personal readings. Woo! Okay. Athena, knowledge. I want to fucking cry. She is one of my patron goddesses. Hecate. She's also known as the triple moon goddess in the... She's Greek. But Maiden Mother Crone, she is the in-between. Mama Killa. Freya. Radical acceptance. I feel that. I feel the radical acceptance of this time, of this moment in time. This is showing me to be more present in my everyday life. Nike, ambition. These are fairly new decks for me. As a member of Soul Shift, I am like loving this because this is like you still need to keep on doing Soul Shift. Oh no, I'm still doing it. Athena, the Greek goddess of intellect and strategy, says knowledge is power, and you are in a perfect position to gain greater clarity at this time. Your hard work is paying off, and everything you have learned about life has brought you to this moment in time. Your knowledge, logical choices, and intentions are aligned with divine will. Your intellect is keen and your mind is clear. You know what you have to do. Right now, the world is making sense. To me, it makes sense. To me, what I see is as I macro out, I'm seeing like a shift. This is the planetary shift that all of, a lot of us are talking about. The planetary shift. It's not going to be gorgeous. It's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be like graceful. I mean, you can be graceful about it if you want to, if that's your intention. But this is what a shift looks like. It's not glamorous. It's not... It's not all love and light. It's not all love and light. And so we have to it's very much yin yang. We have to take the good with the bad and the bad with the good. You don't have to question or debate it. You can take things at face value. If you think it adds up, then that's because it does. Have courage, my love. Your most precious dreams are within reach. The goddess Athena will help. So the alignment message. Sometimes logic just isn't enough to determine the truth of your situation. Right now, things don't add up or make sense, so you may find yourself distrustful. Ingenuity and curiosity are called for as you face the unknown. Don't jump to conclusions. All the information has yet to be revealed. That's one thing I'm learning in Soul Shift this year with Pillars of Priestessing is Don't jump to conclusions. Don't assume. Don't judge. And don't have expectations. Just, and whenever we went over that lesson, it took huge weight off of my shoulders because I'm like, I don't have to do any of that shit? I don't gotta do any of that shit anymore. It feels so good not to have to do that shit anymore. It feels so good not to jump to conclusions, not to rush to judgment, not to, not to do any of that, and to have compassion for all of humanity, not just for the people who really need it, who it's for everybody. It's not just, even our leaders, yes, I don't support him, but I have compassion, right? So being able to have that compassion allows me to see everything the way it is. And I also don't have control over other people's thoughts, actions, any of that. Neither of us do. All of the information has yet to be revealed, and it won't come by force, nor by overthinking and overanalyzing. Athena offers you the alignment task of releasing your expectations and accepting that you don't have all the facts needed to make an informed choice. Ask for clarity, remain open and receptive, then wait for the will of the divine to respond. This is the correct and most beneficial strategy right now. And the goddess Athena is ever present to help. Like, we don't have all the facts. That's for damn sure. I'm not doing any predictions. Oh, I love Saraswati. Creativity. This is, there's a lot of people. Saraswati is the Hindu goddess of creativity and inspiration and music. There's many facets to her. So many facets to her. I absolutely adore her. Just absolutely adore her. So, connect to your intuition and hear and be open and receptive to the messages that are meant for you. The in-between, the here and now. I love her. Liminal spaces. You are standing in the liminal spaces between what was and what will be. Who you have been and who you are becoming. The Greek goddess of crossroads and the in-between, Hecate, welcomes you to her domain and reminds you that neither place is your home. You're being asked to carefully choose the direction of your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, and actions. It's introspection time. It's time for the earth to have a brief pause of, humanity. Yes, we've all been sent to our rooms. Yes, it's, Mother Gaia's opportunity to just have a breath, to breathe, to not have, so much pollution going on right now, for the trees to be able to do their job, for growth. I had to put some more Olympia herbs on. I had to cleanse a little bit more. Now is not the time for hasty action or stubbornness, but a fierce self-inventory. Bless the past for what it has provided, and release all attachments to the stories of what was. Now is the time to understand the responsibilities required of you as you move forward into a new version of yourself that is as yet unformed. Who do you want to become? What kind of life are you prepared to live, and how will you wisely yield your power to create a new world beneficial for others, not just yourself? You have the magic of Hecate pulsing through you and calling to you to answer. Say yes and step into the unknown to discover what is not yet manifested. As soon as you do, the goddess Hecate will bring her eternal torch to light your way. Her alignment message is, there are times when you find yourself stuck in between worlds, unable to go back to the way things were, and afraid to move forward without knowing what you're facing. There's a lot of talk about how we're going to get back to the way things were. I don't want to fucking go back to the way things were. Are you freaking serious? That shit was not helping anybody. It didn't help anyone. It helped the bottom line of a lot of really big businesses. That's awesome for them. But I don't want to go back to that. I want something better. Not just for myself, but for all of humanity. I want us to stop. God, there's so many things I want. God, there's so many things I want. I want the car manufacturers to actually get their shit together and stop having us depend on fossil fuels and make vehicles affordable for everyone, not just for the people, not just for select few. I want so many things for us, for all of us. I want so many things for all of us. So many things. This indecision can be crippling. Forever in the in-between. The goddess Hecate offers you a sacred alignment task. Make a move. It doesn't matter if you stumble or fall. After all, you can always course correct. That's what erasers are for, right? Course correct. Oh, fucked it up. Oh, good. Let's go back. Bring love to the part of you that is afraid and that has lost faith. Remember, you are not alone, as the goddess Hecate will not abandon you in the dark, nor will you remain there for long. Consider as you move forward through life the sacred challenge of trusting that makes this world and your part in it sing with meaning. Don't be afraid to step into the dark. The goddess Hecate will raise her torch and show you the way out. I love Hecate. Mama Killa, the moon. The Incan goddess of the moon presides over the power of the cycles and seasons. The moon rules the night sky, returning full 13 times in a year. The ancients marked time by the moon to know when to plant, when to harvest, when to store food, and when to celebrate fertility. Right now, you are invited to see what is familiar and decide whether you need to improve on it or leave things as they are. The answer to your inquiry can be found in the timing of things and the cycle you're in. You can apply the idea of natural cycles to relationships, creative projects, personal growth, and more. If you are honest with yourself, you will see there is no way to control these cycles, only to create energy they offer to help you. If your relationship is unclear yet brimming, in that case, you just need to allow the relationship to grow naturally and be clear in your intentions. When your outer world seems to be temporarily blocking your every move, do not put up resistance. Instead, take a rest and calibrate your intentions as you wait for the cycle to change. No matter what, like the cycles of the moon, there is divine order in everything that is happening in your life right now. Co-creation. The alignment messages. Sometimes you feel out of sync with life. Frustrated the universe isn't providing you with what you desire. Do you want what you want? Exactly how you want it? Exactly how and when you want it. And feel like the great goddess is ignoring you? You may be wanting something to happen faster than it's meant to occur. I've been guilty of this here recently. And so I've actually been course correcting all day. Remember, the conditions of your life are temporal and ever-changing. Maybe you've just been unaware of the cycle you're in, and so you've been missing this. Always on track with the cycles of creation, and you must trust this wisdom. Her alignment task for you is to recognize and work with the natural cycle you are in. You will be amazed as alignment with the rhythm of the universe allows you to once again co-create consciously and surrender to life on life's terms. What a beautiful dance when Mama Killa offers you her support. I like that one. Brea. When you see life as a battleground, you lose sight of a more easeful way to be in the world. Can you stand and allow yourself to center in the quiet hum of the eye of the storm? That's what I've been doing. It's not always easy, but it's worth it. It's totally worth it. Totally worth it. Let the peace of Freya, the Norse goddess of war, enter your mind. Amid the flurry of battles, she came to collect the fallen and bring them to the place of rest and recuperation. Freya is here to remind you that the acceptance of defeat is not the end. She offers the gift of acceptance and knowing that there is nothing to resist right now. See the world at face value and look into it with discernment. When you see the greater clarity, not taking this world so personally, you will not have to fight it at all. If you take full stop, surrendering to what is, you can move to higher ground, begin again, and wait until the drama dies down on its own. You are the strongest, most grounded, and most powerful when you remember this is the strategy the goddess Freya offers in your support. The alignment message. Failure and disappointment are parts of life that few want to accept. Perhaps a job that doesn't come through, or that you want doesn't come through. A lover you thought was the one betrays your hopes and expectations, which, seriously, like expectations. Or maybe your kids are acting out. Maybe a long-term creative project didn't yield the success you so dearly hoped for, or perhaps you were hurt by someone for no apparent reason. Goddess of war and radical acceptance, Freya has no fear. Freya says have no fear. This is only temporary. Now is not the time to linger in perceptions of low self-worth. Your alignment task is to accept the truth wholeheartedly and see your situation exactly for what it is. She will bring you to a place of surrender where you have time to heal. Freya knows that you will emerge stronger and wiser. Only good will come out of this. Trust the goddess Freya is watching over you. And then Nike. No, 38. I need 10 more. Here we go. The Greek goddess Nike asks you to be present to the beauty and richness discovered in your life so far. You have come this distance, so where are your wins? Celebrating them is key now to enable you to co-create even more. You live in a world where you may have felt that you were not allowed to celebrate your victories, lest you be cut down for being self-centered. Sound familiar? I know it sounds familiar to me. Perhaps you were raised in a family that discouraged you from shining in an authentic way. Being successful at the game of life requires you to refuse the message that you are too much or not enough, because you are enough and you're not too much. Your biggest win is to be yourself, accepting yourself exactly as you are, releasing the idea that you are flawed in any way and expressing yourself with authenticity. We have it. We've been conditioned to like look at our flaws and then to either mask them up, or what society deems as our flaws, either mask them up or like improve them. But we need to realize that, you know, God doesn't make mistakes, because we know that we hear it all the time. God doesn't make mistakes. So stop acting like God is making a mistake whenever he created you, because he didn't. This is the true power of the victory goddess Nike, expressed through you. The goddess Nike is another message to share, or has another message to share. If you've been struggling to move to the next level of your life, working hard and putting the time and effort in, you will soon find that you are finally winning. Your determination and commitment to your intentions are manifesting in your life with beautiful results. When you are winning, the world wins too. Just remember to share your bounty. That's why other women to go after their dreams. Even guys. If that's his dream, if that's his dream, get it. Go get it. Your alignment message. Are you so determined to win right now that you are running like a racehorse with blinders on your eyes? Beware of unbridled ambition and the strident need to win. You may have become influenced only by your wants and forget to ask yourself if what you want is for the highest good. Perhaps the job you want so badly won't be good for you, or that unavailable partner you've so determined to be with will never love you back. Nike gives you the alignment task now of getting real with yourself. Comparing yourself with others may have triggered jealousy and envy. It's time to step up. It's time to step out. Sorry. Time to step out of the race and recognize that you are where you need to be. Your life is a marathon, not a sprint to your next goal. Your only competition is with yourself. So choose now how you want to feel about your life and who you want to become. Then take baby steps towards your highest intentions. Cheer on others who are successful. Learn from them and help those who are struggling. You can learn from them too. Your place in the world is assured, so remember that however long it takes you to live your life to its fullest is perfect. There is no freaking timeline that we have to abide by. That's all an illusion. And when you realize that it's an illusion, you free yourself from the illusion, and then you're able to live your life authentically and freely. And you're not living your life through the expectations of others. Oh, well, so-and-so is this age, so they should have children by now. Psh. Unsubscribe to that stuff. Unsubscribe to it, seriously, because it's not even good for you. Wherever you're at is perfect for where you need to be. There is no shoulda, woulda, couldas. Really. I have unsubscribed to shoulda, woulda, couldas because they don't pay the bills and they don't ever change anything. It just steals from the bliss of the moment. pull one from here. Carnelian. I've been thinking a lot about carnelian. I love this deck. It's Ascended Masters and different crystals and sacred geometry and angel numbers, and it's amazing. Moss agate, one of my favorites. If you don't know the metaphysical properties of moss agate, protective and healing and just like one of my favorites. Agates are some of the most beautiful stones that have been created. Popped out, but I didn't show it. Archangel Remiel and Argonite rest. It's time to rest. That is definitely what this time is all about. We bring you the gift of rest, hence, being under quarantine and, I'm grateful for it. Really, I am, because I'm saving on gas. I have food. I have shelter. I'm saving money because I'm not going out all the damn time and spending because, I know I have an issue. And so I've been, keeping that under control as best as I can. I'm focusing on the good, focusing on the blessings that are coming out of this time. Truly. We ask you to reflect on what you truly need. Do you need a break for an hour or so to relax and recharge? Or do you need to charge your lifestyle to more regularly include rest so that you sustain your vitality, sense of well-being, and creative energy? Do you need rest that is active, that helps you switch off your mind and come out of your head into your body? Do you need rest that is physically still to deeply replenish your energy reserves at a deeper cellular level? Do you need mental rest to let go of worry and stress, or emotional rest to let you off an emotional roller coaster and into some simple acceptance and happiness for a time? Rest can happen in different ways and on different levels. We bring the gift of all types of rest and ask that you choose that which will feel best for you at this time. Being productive and getting results requires work. If you want to manifest big dreams and radical transformation, then it is probably going to require lots and lots of work. Without adequate rest along the way, you will compromise your ability to go the distance, endure transformation, and continue to be a loving light on our planet for a long time, long time. That's why I'm not on here every single day. That's why, I do actively rest. I do, there's times where I do different stuff, like I'll paint, or I'll, in one of my Facebook groups, in Soul Shift and in Crystal Masters. I think I'm going to go do both. I'm going to teach both classes how to stone carve. I just taught them how to make a mala today. That's what we're doing. Modern culture is often afraid of surrender and finds it difficult to respect and trust in the wisdom of nature. right? Which includes cycles of activity followed by cycles of rest, repeating over and over again with wondrous results. This just helped me immensely. This fear can create suspicion and judgment about rest, turning it into something we consider to be a sign of weakness rather than wisdom, or laziness rather than intelligence, of lack of productivity rather than a way to regenerate our creative energies. I needed this one too. However, if you want to create and manifest big, beautiful, divine dreams in this world and continue to do so for the rest of your long life, loving life, then you will need to claim your right to rest. You need to reclaim it. Make it sacred. Make it part of how you show your love for the body that life has given to your spirit to use as it chooses this lifetime. Then your rest will be reverence. It will be pleasurable. It will feel meaningful and easier to practice. In that ease, the regeneration, healing, and inspiration it can offer you will increase substantially. You'll get more return on the investment of your time in restful reverie. How you rest, what kinds of activities or lack thereof, and which will best replenish you will vary. It will vary from person to person. It will vary from one person from day to day, hour to hour. Some days you might need much physical activity to discharge an excess of mental energy and help you clear your mind and feel refreshed. On another day, that same level of activity might exhaust your body and compromise your immune system. We have to keep our immune systems up. When we're stressed, our immune systems are down. So I try to be like, I do meditation. I need to get back into my yoga. I'd love to get back into my yoga, but at the same time, my body is like, I'm not really feeling the yoga right now. What I really want to do is the belly dancing. Really want to do the belly dancing. Instead of feeling energized, feel as though you are pushing yourself too hard. It is better than to step back. It is better then to step back and try something different. On yet other days, whilst lying down for a nap, worked once before to restore your energy, you will feel the need of social connections with others to restore you to balance. Experimenting with what works to bring you replenishment is part of your path of self-love and personal development. To take the time to learn how to rest best will bring you better health and well-being, whilst also triggering personal development and spiritual growth. You may wonder how this is possible, but to learn how to rest well is an art. It really is an art form. Take it from a Libra, because sometimes we're seen as lazy, but really we're reserving our energy. When we're not doing shit, we're reserving our energy. We're doing exactly what this card is describing. Exactly. We're rejuvenating, we're regenerating, we're doing the thing. So Libras are not lazy. They're extremely smart about how they expel their energy. It requires that you learn to listen to your body so you can feel when something is working or when you need to change your approach. This in turn develops your intuition and connection between body and mind. It requires that you develop compassion and patience, two advanced spiritual qualities, so that rather than getting frustrated or angry with yourself when you need rest, you have enough strength instead to choose to be kind and respect yourself enough to learn how to meet your needs. Something that I know that I can't say all of us. I can say that some of us did not learn in our childhood. If you are a particularly creative or sensitive person, your needs for rest may be many and varied. Trust that this is not a weakness. When one is blessed with the gifts of creativity and sensitivity, one also needs to take responsibility for them. How difficult it may be It may be to know how to rest or to just give yourself unconditional permission to rest when needed. Know that, like any skill, it becomes easier with practice. The gift of rest from the crystal. You may like to say this invocation now. I call upon the crystal angel of Argonite and Archangel Remiel, who love me unconditionally. Thank you for the divine healing to see, know, and feel that rest is a way to serve love, to honor the gift of my body and mind, and to express love for myself and respect for the loving creative intelligence of the divine feminine that moves in cycles of creation and rest again and again. I give myself permission to rest, and this is a mature, wise, and loving decision that is easy for me to act upon now. Through my own free will, so be it. If you wish to further integrate this guidance, visualize this mandala facing towards you. That's why I'm holding it up. And resting at your sacral chakra, which is at your lower belly. It's beneath your belly button. So it's in between the ovaries and the testes. Rest and breathe in and out several times. Then say aloud, I choose of my own free will through this and any lifetime and through all layers of my entire being to release any fear, resistance, guilt, or shame about my need to rest. I now choose of my own free will to give myself permission to rest. This is a way I choose to honor life and receive the energy I need to manifest my full divine potential as a radiant being of love upon this earth. Through divine grace and unconditional love, so be it. Hold your hands in the prayer position and imagine this mandala in between your hands. Bow your head and say, may divine love bring satisfying rest to all so that every being can manifest their divine potential and be happy and free. According to divine compassion, so be it. You can finish your healing process with this affirmation said aloud 3 times. I love myself and I rest my body and mind to increase my energy, peace, and productivity. I lovingly receive the gift of rest. I love myself and I rest my body and mind to increase my energy, peace, and productivity. I lovingly receive the gift of rest. I love myself and I rest my body and mind to increase my energy, peace, and productivity. I lovingly receive the gift of rest. I love it. Absolutely freaking love it. What you doing?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to make supper. I want yams.
Okay.
Don't you want yams? Wait, no, these go up here. These go up here. You don't want yams?
No.
Why not?
Yeah.
What?
Tonight.
Not tonight?
No, today.
Oh my God, kid, you freaking crack me up. I can't even. Like, it's too freaking cute for words. Holy. The music in the background, which it's gonna pause in a minute, so that's cool. Let's see, paused. Okay. I think I'm going to I love that. Grateful. I'm grateful. Oh, okay. You want to come out. Vibration. I feel like this one's about your thoughts and what vibrations you're putting out. Oh, thank God, it's a short description. It is normal for your energy to fluctuate throughout the course of the day. When you are in the process of healing, it is easy to fall into a period of low energy. Your energy naturally lowers to assist your body and mind with healing. However, this comes with challenges and it is easy to start feeling depressed. This card is prompting you to raise your vibration. Watch some cartoons. I've been watching comedy specials on freaking Netflix and I've just been laughing hysterically for the past couple of nights. So whenever I feel like my vibration is a little bit lower than what it normally is, then I raise it with either binaural beats or I watch freaking cartoons. I have Disney Plus, mainly for myself because I really don't give a shit. It's mainly for myself. And, I watch Disney movies. I have a ton of Disney movies. I have, I'm constantly raising my vibe because I know frequency enough to know that whatever my frequency is the frequency that I'm putting out. So I have to raise my vibe because everything is energy. Raising your energy, even just a little, will assist your healing process. Elevating your vibration can provide you with a direct link to your guides and your higher self. The shift in vibration may help you receive guidance on your healing. Build up and utilize the relationship with your higher self. You will find your conscious mind can recognize and apply the information your higher self receives as you continue to raise your vibration in one's abilities. Bats are very sensitive to vibrations. They have echolocation just like dolphins and beluga whales, right? And really whales in general. As you raise your vibration, you will build confidence in your instincts. The fairy and the bat are accompanied by moths. Like the bat, moths are nocturnal. A moth usually shows up in your life when you are hiding. This may suggest you have not been facing up to something. You are hiding out, and it is time for you to get back into living. Find something that can motivate you. Fill your heart and mind with light and feel your energy shift to a better place. Hell to the yes. Soul shift. Okay, so where did I put it? Well, let me do this. So soul shift, this year it's different, but this was last year's. So it's a butterfly because butterflies represent transformation, right? Well, in the shadow season, which was September through November, I believe, the artwork was a moth because that's going within and basically we were doing inner work, like deep deep inner work. Not just like scratching the surface. Like this was like going deep, figuring out why we do the things that we do. Barriers. Figuring out why we do the things that we do. Whether that's energetic or not. Okay. The final messages from Archangel Raphael, sorry. So I call in Archangel Raphael. What messages do you have for the collective that will be watching this? Acceptance and stay positive. Pretty much where I'm at right now. Stretch, yeah, definitely need to do some yoga. But I'm finding that I'm like turned off of yoga for some reason, but that's my issue. Like nobody can fix it for me. I don't even want anybody to fix it for me. It's my deal. It's for me to figure out and acknowledge. There's a siren going off right now, so I'm sending love to that siren. Oop, that's that one too. Oh, there's those three. Okay. Who knows? That one. That's it. Okay. Okay. Stay positive because it came out in the in the pre-shuffle. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for helping me be optimistic and take the appropriate actions that support my health. Staying inside, keeping your immune system up, watching comedy shows. Laughter is the best medicine. I don't argue with these cards anymore. I used to argue with them. It just doesn't work anymore. So I'm just like, okay, well, he's that's whenever I know he's there. He's here. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for reminding me to detach and find the humor and irony in every human drama. Like, I'm not even judging the people who panic bought toilet paper and freaking hand sanitizer. They were just preparing. Prayer works. I have been praying. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, thank you for hearing and answering my prayer of, and then fill in the blank. For the hospitals and the hospital staff. Divine intervention. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for being with, fill in the name of the person in need, and for helping with, and then describe the situation. I have faith in divine intervention and fully accept your guidance now. I've been praying about our healthcare workers and everyone in between, the people who keep the hospitals clean as well. And, nursery. Daycare workers, all the people who are still working because they're essential workers, and about the PPE and the ventilators. Recovery. That's another thing, is that I'm really grateful for the recovery rate. And I look at that too. So, dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for holding my hand throughout my recovery upon the path of radiant health. Thank you for holding the people thank you for holding their hands upon the path of recovery in their health. Unconditional joy. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for helping me appreciate everything that makes me happy right now. Because you know I got to bring in Archangel Michael. These cards are always like, okay, I just do the thing. Do the thing. Thank you, Archangel Raphael. We release you in gratitude. He's always there. He never leaves. Archangel Michael, I call upon you. Woo! Okay. That was quick. Couldn't even finish the shuffle. I didn't even finish the shuffle. Didn't even finish the shuffle. So if you've been watching my channel long enough, you're gonna know that this is what I always tell you, is that you need to connect to your own intuition and let your intuition be your guide. I'm just reading the energies. I'm not telling you what you need to do with your life. Your inner guidance is real and trustworthy. Says, my prayer is, please help me clearly hear, see, feel, and know the divine guidance that I have asked and prayed for. Allow me to keep my ego out of the way so your wisdom can come streaming through me for my own benefit and for those around me. Thank you for that. Have confidence. Archangel Michael, please lend me your courage and fortitude. Help me realize that I am one with all that is divine, wisdom, strength, love, creativity, abundance, and health. Allow me to feel confident and peaceful about myself in all ways. You know, I would love to do this. I have a patio, which is what I call a catio, because I got this place for my cats. Spend more time outdoors. So if you have like a catio, little patio, little small backyard, spend some time outdoors. You don't have to go for a walk. If you're able to go for a walk, that's great, but please still practice social distancing, physical distancing. I prefer physical distancing. If you feel safe wearing a mask, wear a mask. Take your hand sanitizer with you. Wash your hands before you leave. Wash your hands whenever you come home. Make sure you hydrate. Keep your immune system up. Have compassion for yourself. Have compassion for yourself and others during this time. It says, my prayer is, thank you for motivating me to spend more time outdoors and for helping me relax and enjoy connections with nature. Which means I'm like, yeah, I'd love to, but you know, sometimes the weather is not so awesome. This wisdom and infinite love in order to resolve and heal everything and everyone involved. Everything and everyone involved. Pay attention to your dreams. My prayer is, thank you for tucking me into tonight and helping me enjoy a wonderfully restful night's sleep. Archangel Michael, I invite you into my dreams tonight as my teacher, guide, and healer. Please allow me to understand this situation describe the situation. Ask Archmichael to help you with this situation. My prayer is, Archangel Michael, thank you for assisting me with, describe the situation. Please help me be filled with faith and peace at all times. And that's it. That is the reading for today. I'm not going to promise that I'm going to come on here every day, but I'm going to try and make a habit of coming on here more frequently. How about that? How about that? There we go. So, guides and guardians of the 7 sacred directions, we release you in gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I feel better. I feel at ease, where I don't have to, I don't have to focus on things that are not in my control anymore. Recognizing the things that are not in your control, the serenity prayer. Saying that helps. Actually, I think I want that light back on. There we go. Saying the serenity prayer helps. If my sewing machine was working right now, I would be making reusable masks. But it's for me because I don't have the materials. I do have a sewing machine. It needs to be oiled, but I think that there's more to it than that. I feel like it needs, it's something with, I know that it's with the bobbin. I was even tempted to buy a little itty bitty mini one. And I didn't do it because I didn't really have the extra funds. So, but I can say that I do feel a lot better right now. That whole entire reading made me feel really good. Made me feel at ease. The only thing that is in our control is how we react to what's going on. That is the truth. There is no other. Nothing else. I really feel like this time is about humanity going inward and figuring out why we do the things that we do in our own way, and allowing ourselves to have compassion for ourselves and for all beings on this planet, not just the people that we like and that we agree with, and it's for everyone, not just a select few. All right. Anyway. And I think I'm going to do that. Cue siren. Okay, so in Soul Shift, I'm going to do this now. You don't have to be in Soul Shift, but I'm going to do it right now. I've missed out on my Yam challenge, which is it. Yam is the seed mantra that opens the heart chakra, where you send and receive love. And I actually do want to open a circle again. Call in the guardians of the 7 sacred directions. Ask my spirit guides to be come a little bit closer. Any ancestors who are in healed space who want to come forward. So as I say this, you don't have to have a mala. If you don't have a mala, that's okay, because I'll keep count for you. It's okay. And yeah. Anyway. So as we're doing this, we're going to say Yam 108 times. And breathe through it. If you find that that you see someone who pops up into your heart space or into your mind, and it's someone who you like, I haven't thought about that person for years, and they hurt me, and they did this and that, they did that. This is the opportunity for you to send them love, because they need that love, and for you to send love to yourself and forgiveness to both parties, to be able to release that hurt. Yeah, I'm gonna. I promise. Yeah. I love you. Yeah. I love him. He's my son's kitty cat, but he still loves me. He chose me, apparently. Okay. So, there we go. There we go. So I'm going to keep count for you. Okay. Yeah, I'm almost done. I got to do Yam. Okay. And, if you cry, you cry. It's releasing. It's okay to cry. The first time I used this after I had made it for the first time, I bawled like a baby. And it was so cleansing and so releasing that I'm like, I don't ever want to use any other mala but this one right now. So, shoulder back. Call your energy into the present moment. Yam. 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 And connect with that word. Yam. Okay. Yam. 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 Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, yum. Om Shanti 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 Om. So we end with Om Shanti 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 Om because Om is the sound of the name of God. Shanti is the word peace. So it's God, peace, 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 God. I pop up in my own heart space sometimes. And so when I pop up in my own heart space, I'm like, well, I need love and I need compassion, I need forgiveness, and I receive it. So anyway. So, guides and guardians of the seven sacred directions, we release you in gratitude. Ancestors in healed space, we release you in gratitude. I always feel them. I know that they're always there. So anyway, thank you for chilling out with me tonight. Stay safe, stay well, be well, hydrate, movement, put on some music and dance, create, draw, use what you have on hand. I'm really fortunate that I have easels and I have acrylic paints and I have brushes. So, and I bought this before the lockdown. Like this, I'm really, really lucky. The kitty on the floor doing the shrimpy kitty. What are you doing? He was even in my heart space. Like I had to give him some forgiveness yesterday. Gave myself some forgiveness for yesterday. Said some things I shouldn't have. Said some things that I'm like, that's not me, and I don't even want that anymore. So I know, right? So we've been doing the yawn challenge for about 20 days now. It's not even quite 30 days. I think I'm going to continue it. I actually want some of this. I want some rainbow moon. I don't get paid. I just love her products. Simple as that. I love her products. She's my teacher. She's the one who actually she created Soul Shift, and so she teaches it. She's a PhD. So anyway, I am going to leave you with that. Stay well, be well. Practice the physical distancing. Video chit chat with your loved ones. Just because we're not able to be, closer than 6 feet to one another doesn't mean that we have to stop all communications. Video chat. Call your friends and family. If you need to reach out to someone, reach out to someone. It's okay to do so. Do some painting, even if you're like, well, I don't even know how to paint. It doesn't matter. Painting is painting. Art is art. That is still art. It's some gorgeous art. And I made it with my guides. So it's gorgeous. And I absolutely love it. And it's not finished. I'm up to Libra. I still have to go through all the other ones. I have to go through this one and get the gold paint on the symbol. I have to brush off some of the mica so you can read it. But it's pretty amazeballs. I still have Scorpio. And this guy. So he's going to be an extra. He's going to be a bonus. I'm going back to the old ways. It's not a new zodiac. This was actually ancient Rome. I can't remember how to pronounce his name. But because we have 12 months in the year, we cut it down to, in ancient Rome, cut it down to 12 zodiacs instead of 13, but we have 13 moons. So it was based on 13 moons. So technically I should be a Virgo. It'll be optional. I'll see how well it fares. If nobody is really digging it, then I'll just set them to the side. But we'll be good. So I'm going to go and make supper. We're having salmon and yams and asparagus tonight. I would really love some shredded cheese, but I really don't want to go out. I'm just not even feeling it. Anyway, bye.